Hey y'all, Happy New Year, first of all. We good? We excited? We loving this? I love that for you. Does anybody have any resolutions? Just shout them out, shout them out. What are they? Okay, cool. I didn't understand a word of that. I have two sets of resolutions. I have my Facebook resolutions and then my TikTok resolutions. My Facebook resolutions are the ones like ace this interview and get a new job and keep making weird art with friends. You know, the ones that you can say among the 1,000 or so acquaintances and high school classmates and relatives and who are all posting outlandish shit that is no longer being fact-checked. Thanks, Zuck. My TikTok resolutions are go on more second dates, because I don't get to do that very often, and get topped in 2025. Because we're friends here, right? It did not happen at all for me in 2024, and I'm more than a little pissed about that. This spring, I will celebrate 3 years on HRT. Hold for applause. Thank you, cis allies. And as a still somewhat amateur girl, there are a number of things I am yet acclimating to as I date girls as a girl. When I was still cosplaying as a dude, it was being a... I'm not going to say it was... being with a woman was... I'm not going to say it was easy, unless you think it's easy watching somebody's face go from amused to engaged to slightly horrified as she finds out just how deeply my love of Tori Amos goes. Like, did you know that if you were to resequence the track listing of From the Choir Girl Hotel according to the how they're printed in the liner notes... June, we don't have time. But, like, I love going to, like, art galleries and museums and the theater and, like, I fucking love shopping so much. Like, before transitioning, before, like, any of the drugs, I could browse with the pickiest bitch from Ann Taylor to Zara and still want to get lattes afterwards. Like, and so I thought, like, fantastic. Finally, I'll get to enter a dating scene where my gifts would be appreciated. Where's my lesbians at? Where are my lesbians? Hey, girls. Hiking? Really? Really? Hiking and camping and canoeing and sleeping on the ground? Listen, I quit the Boy Scouts, and I made damn sure that I could not go back. I shouldn't have to do that shit again. I spent the last few years becoming the hot goth girlfriend that I wanted to see in the world. But the reality is that I'm a middle-aged single parent with sleep apnea and a dick. So, like, it's a lot less Lydia, more Delia Dietz. What I have discovered after dating around is that the folks who see all of this and think, yeah, why not, are, say it with me, married, bisexual, she, they, envies. Y'all pray for me. I don't have a type, I insist. It's a pattern. If I had a nickel for every time someone I was dating tried to get me to hook up with their other trans girlfriend, I would have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. So I'm single. Shock. So, of course, I've been looking for reasons that's not my fault. And I found something interesting. In 2018, the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, which is a real thing in case you're ever looking for ammo in a argument with a partner, they published a study titled Transgender Exclusion from the World of Dating. They polled around 1,000 people, gay, straight, bisexual, cis, trans. 87.5% indicated that they would not consider dating a trans person. And even among the folks who would, those people were disproportionately willing to date trans men and not trans women. The world is scared of us, disgusted by us, and look, I knew that before I ever stuck estradiol under my tongue, that this was not going to be easy. I knew I was walking into a wilderness of fear and hatred and ostracism, but 87%. Seeing my dating life in a peer-reviewed statistic, that's a new one. One thing I do have plenty of is older men in my DMs who see me as some sort of fetish object. I had one guy ask if I wanted to enter into a sort of sugar daddy relationship, and he even sent me a picture of his fucking driver's license to prove he was legit, I guess. Random dudes asking if I'd like to be their first trans experience in my comments for everyone to see, and there are some days where I get lonely enough to think, like, you know what, fuck it, nobody else wants me. And it's funny, like, as I was writing this, I got a match on Field, a married bisexual woman, not a type, a pattern. There's a certain comfort in giving over to despair. As long as I'm torturing myself, it's harder for, others to hurt me, or at least harder to notice. But less Lydia, more Delia. If I don't let myself gut out this house and make it my own, I will go insane and I will take you with me. Fuck that 87%. They're not fun. I speak from first mouth experience. Girl dicks are great. Have you no appreciation for aesthetics? If you do not think of... Ah, my God! Fuck that 87%. They're not fun. I speak from first mouth experience. Girl dick is amazing. Have you no appreciation for aesthetics? If you do not think of trans women as women or slot us into some third gender, you're writing off like the funniest, hottest people with the best taste in music and the cutest, most autistic hobbies known to humanity. Like, if you want to be boring, who am I to stop you? Anyway, it's a new year. My friends and I are gonna probably, get high and go out for some sushi. You can come if you want. Remember, you're not gonna get that second date unless you try to get the first. All right, thanks.
Michael Alder Jew!